I felt pretty good. I think, we just made some mistakes down the stretch that we can't have. I wasn't quite paying attention to what the guys looked tired or not, so I can't really say if we were or weren't, but I know I felt pretty good.
Are these mistakes that concern you at all, or, considering who you guys are?
No, not quite. So I think it's just communication issues, and that's something I know we're capable of correcting. So it's not quite something that I'm overly concerned about, but we can't keep talking about we need to do it either. So 6 games in, they're going to overreact. But we also got to build good habits. And at times we're doing that, and at times we're not. So we just need to be more consistent with it.
Just kind of following up on that in terms of, I don't want to say timeline, but for lack of a better word, you're 6 games in, it's still early in the season. When does it become not early in the season, though, where maybe it's not just communication but other issues? It's not early anymore, and we do have to figure this out. I'm
not sure. There's like game number X. I don't quite know if it comes down like that, but I think we all have a sense of it. And saying that, we're sitting here in Game 6, and I personally feel like it's too long. Because, like I said, you want to build good habits, and so I don't think anybody's going to be willing to wait much longer and say, all right, we'll get there. Like, no, we know what it takes to win a championship. We know the habits that has to be built in order to compete for a championship. And so we, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Dre, what did you see in those James Wiseman minutes?
Oh, man. I don't think he played much in the second half, did he? Yes. I don't know. I feel like an eternity ago. I'll have to go back and watch the film. I usually can remember every play during the game, but that feels like it was a year ago. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the film on that one. I did think, I do remember one specific play, where we were talking about his positioning on the defensive end. And, that's something that I'm going to stay on him about, because I think if he can figure that out, he's going to be elite. So for me, that's kind of what I'm watching with him. It's just his defensive positioning. And I thought there were a couple times where he was better, and I thought there were a couple times where he can improve. So for me, that's kind of what I want to take up on myself, is just to help him improve that. So that's kind of all I was really watching.
Your 2 biggest runs tonight were small, pool in the game. You're at 5. A lot of it was pick and roll to you. How much are you, or what are you seeing with that lineup overall? What does that do for you offensively when it is those 4 out of there?
Offensively, it really puts me in a position to do what I do best, which is play make. If me and Steph are in action, and that's, surrounded with Clay, JP, and Wiggs, all 3 guys can shoot the ball very well, extremely well. Wiggs more so than JP and Clay cutting on that backside. So I really like it. For me, it's playmakers heaven, where you got guys like that can score the ball, and you're just able to find them. But that lineup does pose its challenges as well. And so I think for that lineup to be great, I have to rebound better, and it's going to require our guards and wings to rebound as well. Steph has been doing an incredible job rebounding. Wiggs has been doing a really good job rebounding. So we just got to keep taking that up a couple notches for that lineup to succeed.
Draymond, I know you said that you felt like you still had stuff left in the tank at the end of the game, but it is the first back-to-back. Do you anticipate you'll play? I know it's sure it's not big special for you, but do you anticipate you'll play tomorrow? Or?
Yeah, I do anticipate it. That's my plan. Quite frankly, I've said it before, I'm not going to really fight with our group. Try to listen to them as they know what's best, but my plan is to play.